Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hobby Lodge. I thought I would do a quick sort of pickups video of some stuff I got recently. One from a charity shop pickup, which I seem to be able to, in the local shops, get some decent stuff now. It's coming through, so that's always nice. I've not been able to get anything in those for a long time. And the last few, I'm going to say 4 or 5 weeks, when I've gone up there, there's either been stuff out on the shelves or stuff behind waiting to go out. And if I've asked, they very kindly let me take a look. So I thought I'd run through that stuff first and then talk about some of the other bits and pieces that I've purchased because I wanted them. So this stuff was all £1, as always in the charity shop. So we picked up Daxter on the PSP. Not played it, but I really am loving the PSP recently, especially hooking it up via the video out and being able to stream it. So I'm really having a kick on the PSP. I could even say it's maybe taking over from the love of the PS Vita as my favourite handheld. So nice to add another game to it, and for £1, you can't really go wrong. So I'll definitely be checking out Daxter. Then I got this one, which I'd never heard of before, on the PS4. I thought it might be one of those. When I looked at it, I thought, oh, that might be worth a bit maybe because it's a bit of an obscure name I've not heard of, but it's not. Gundam Versus. So looks like big old mech robots beating the hell out of each other in that very Gundam style. So yeah, again, it was £1, so I don't actually have it in the collection. I wasn't that fussed about it. Hopefully, I'll definitely give it a go. But it's all complete in there and it's all done. Now, the second one is actually a duplicate. I don't normally buy stuff if I already own it. I'm not really bothered in flipping things and all the rest of it. But this game here is actually a good game. If you can see it and pick it up, it's good. So, Immortals Phoenix Rising. It is a bit of a Breath of the Wild ripoff, but set in sort of Greek mythology. And I believe they're also now doing an ancient sort of Asian in the DLC you can get for it. But yeah, if you like big and wide open, open worlded adventure games, are very akin to Breath of the Wild, then Immortals Phoenix Rising is worth picking up. So this may appear on a swap shop or something in the future, because I already own it on the PS4. It does come out on the Switch. I would have wished it would be on the Switch because I'd like a copy of it on the go. But yeah, Immortals Phoenix Rising, really cool game, and if you know anyone into the Greek mythology like my son James is, then they'll absolutely love it. The next one is a PS2 game. So again, that was £1, and it goes for 15, 16, £20, I think, if you try and buy it new. Like, can't say no for £1. Next one is Legend of K. This is actually on quite a few people's sort of hidden gems and top tens. That's how I kind of made my collection, by watching lots of other YouTubers talk about their favourite games. And I've seen this one come up along a lot of times as that. So glad I picked it up. And I say it was £1. It's all complete in the box. So I will definitely give this a check out because, like I say, it comes up a lot in that sort of top 10 videos or hidden gem videos sort of things. Probably not top 10, probably more hidden gem. This one here is another of those games I'd never heard of before, and I thought to myself, oh, it could be a rare one. It could be a rare one just because it looks quite obscure, but it's not. It's £1 game wherever you go, and I got it for £1 in the charity shop. So it's called Dragon Rage. It's couldn't tell you what it is. It looks a bit like a game where you actually play as the dragon, which is quite cool. So obviously, there's a few games that have that kind of style where you're flying around the dragon. I think Rain of Fire is one, and there's a few other ones. No manual. I'm assuming it would have had one, but there's no manual in there. Next up, again, oh, a bit sticky. I have to give these a clean. Was Sonic Heroes. So a bit of a classic on the PS2. The first outing, as it says there, for Sonic on the PlayStation 2. So there we go, Sonic Heroes. And again, in good condition, all in the box. Job's a good one. Next up, one for Nerdy Geezer. I'm sure he already owns it, but Star Wars Battlefront on the PS2. I'm pretty sure he has this one. But maybe he needs one with a manual and he can upgrade. I don't know. Then I picked up a couple of PC games I absolutely loved back in the day. So the first one was, my opinion, was the best version of Command and Conquer, which is Command and Conquer Generals. And I love these. They come in a big old box, and look at the amount of stuff you get inside here. There's manuals and keyboard reference guides and all sorts, and then also, 4 lovely coloured CDs. Old PC games, man. You used to get so much stuff in them. You get posters in there. You get all sorts. Keyboard overlays sometimes. So yeah, it's nice to get that fully completed in the charity shop. So actually, that was from CEX. I think it was super cheap. This was in the charity shop, and I bought it even though I'm not going to play it on an old PC because I actually own this in several different manner. But when I saw it physically, I had to pick it up, and that is Bioshock. In my opinion, your genre-changing game for first-person shooters. If you've not played Bioshock, you can get it on pretty much every system in existence. There's even remastered editions, and you could definitely should play the remastered editions. But I just wanted this, so I actually owned a physical copy of Bioshock because when I first played this game, it blew my mind. So yes, no spoilers. I'm not going to talk about twists or anything, but if you've not played Bioshock, go out and play it. It's brilliant. Next up, another great PC game, Company of Heroes. Oh.
Some of the best games on.
Who knows why my Alexa decided to jump in then, but anyway, Company of Heroes, limited edition. Again, loads of extras in here. In fact, an entire other game in here in the Dawn of War game. But yeah, great top-down strategy, guiding, a group of elite men through some really tricky World War II situations. And it's a really, I don't think I have to show it, but I've definitely to play this on stream at some point because it is a really good World War II game, and it looks fantastic. So yes, there's that. Man, PC games for RPGs, you could have hundreds and hundreds of hours, and this is another one to add to the collection. Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. You can see there, very classic, sort of a bit like Skyrim, those kind of games, but another game very much akin to the Dark Dungeons and Dragons type era, and yeah, brilliant. So those were the charity shop pickups. Then I picked up this. As you know, I've been big drive on getting some classic PC games physically. I've got quite a good collection now of that, and this is one that I've been after. So Planescape Torment. Picked this up from eBay, very cheap. And it's a 4-disc game. It's all complete in there. Everything's in there. Really happy to have this in the collection. This is one of those games that will have, 100+ hours of content in there. If you want to while away the hours, the PC is the place to go because the old PC games, RPG games, are huge and will play forever and ever. They're really great. Again, follows the Dungeons and Dragons rule set. So if you're any familiar with that, you'll know what goes on in this game. We then had some Super Nintendo. So console-wise, I'm trying to focus on the Super Nintendo. I'm picking up new stuff all the time, but my childish memory is of getting a Super Nintendo and playing the hell out of it. So whilst I might not have much nostalgia for all the games, because I'm not going to admit that I played every single Super Nintendo game, because I didn't. I only got 1 or 2 games a year if I was lucky. So, but I did pick up some ones that I haven't got in my collection yet to try out. So, Addams Family, great little platformer. In fact, all of these are platformers. Goof Troop. Again, I only collect carts only. And then the last one, which was actually, I was having a little play at this at lunch break today, was Tiny Toons Buster Bust Loose. It's great to be able to sort of, almost a little bit like Sonic, you can speed through levels and jump through people and slide, and it's quite a fast-paced game, so it's really cool. Now, this was a nice little surprise. So I ordered this on CEX. It cost me £4 for carts only on CEX, and when it came through, that's what I got. So I actually got a boxed version of the game with an insert, no manual, just a cardboard insert. But I would say the box is beaten up anyway, so maybe you'd call this cart only anyway because the box is not exactly in display condition. This would not meet Essex Retro Gamers quality controls for sure. But I'll probably get rid of that box if somebody wants it, because I generally only want the cart and I will never be able to keep all of the boxes. So yeah, that was that. And then of course the last things were, I picked up some more Evercade cartridges just because I know the Versus is coming out, or the VS is coming out. So I added to my existing collection. So I own cartridges 1 to 13. So I picked up 14, 15, and 16. So 15 being the second Atari Lynx collection. It's the one handheld I don't own, and I want to own one. I also got the Jellicoe collection and the Pico collection. Funny enough, with Soccer Kid on the front, which I played a little while ago, so I really enjoy playing Soccer Kid. So it'd be nice to have to play that on the handheld Evercade for now. And then, yeah, be checking out the VS when it comes out in a few weeks' time, I think, unless you got a Founder Edition, but I didn't get that. So, yeah, that was it. That's some recent pickups. I'm just trying to think if there's anything more. I don't think there is. But, yeah, gonna hopefully get some of this stuff up on stream and play it and do some reviews of stuff. If you like what you see on this channel, please give us a like and a subscribe, and leave any comments below on anything I've picked up or anything you want to see or anything like that. But cheers all, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.